The following is an EHC media production.
The Black Box, Tears or Cheers. It's an urban science fiction novel written by Bags Costello. Yeah, man. A 2-mile-wide alien spaceship speeds towards Florida, showing bad intentions. Stark terror visits the world of a young hip-hop urban rapper, Little Bubba Riley, who comes into possession of the Black Box. Smorshka Grevelenko, Russia's ruthless covert agent, brutally murders Bubba's older brother, mercilessly stalks Little Bubba, and Peaky Grayson, his schoolteacher, determined to get the Black Box from them. After a fierce firestorm of conflagrations, confrontations, and escalations, an unrecorded triangle morphs into a magical love story. Little Bubba finds himself yoked to the President of the U.S., who sends him and the Black Box into space towards a final life-and-death struggle with the alien ship to save the world from an eternity of nothingness. It's a new millennium year, 2014, and the scene is Los Angeles. Head on over to Amazon today and get your copy of the Black Box. Oh, and don't forget, man, later next year, we're almost at the end of the year, next year, the book-on-tape version of the Black Box is coming to you. It'll be available for purchase, and of course it's narrated by yours truly, Emir Blackbane Costello.
Hey guys, this is Brian Green here, your host of WinXT, your weekly insight into the who, what, when, where, why, how, what happened on NXT, and that's a pretty clever name, huh? I think I outdid myself with that one. I welcome your feedback so we can chat all the good, bad, and ugly coming out of Full Sail University and how this important brand and everything surrounding it can change the future of wrestling forever, brother. Check out new episodes every Thursday on the RWT page, and I hope to see you later, dudes.
This is the Major League Show with your host, Moses Marquez.
Bullet Club for life.
What's going on, guys? This is Moses Marquez. Just like the announcer guy said, this is the Major League Show. Thanks for coming to listen. So, I did post earlier that I was going to give a bit of an update on both ROH's Final Battle and the road to the Tokyo Dome. And that is what I've got for you this evening. I'm sure just like most of you, I just got done watching Clash of Champions. It was a decent show. I don't see the point of Dolph Ziggler being champion. Jinder looked decent. I don't know if that was all AJ or Jinder's finally moving in the right direction. I slowly think this is leaning towards a Daniel Bryan heel turn. And that tag division is really good. And lastly, Chad Gable is one of those guys who's going to sneak in and be something really good. So, let's get into what I originally had promised, and that was an update on Tokyo Dome, the road to the Tokyo Dome, and Final Battle. So, unfortunately, I did not watch all of Final Battle. I was only able to catch highlight videos, but I gotta say, after watching just highlight videos, I'm going to figure out a way to watch the full show because, boy howdy, it was good. If you're not familiar with Ring of Honor's Final Battle, ROH, as I will be calling it, this is their WrestleMania. So, let's start it off with Matt Taven defeating Will Ospreay in what was a pretty friggin' good match, but personally I feel like Will Ospreay loses all the time. He's a really, really good wrestler. He's really recognized, and he's actually pretty over. But for some reason, he's not so over to the point of winning on a consistent base. But again, you gotta kind of take your bumps, I guess. He is young, and like I said, he can only like I haven't said, but he can only get better with time. So I mean, like I said, he put on a great show, but unfortunately did not pick up the victory. We had a tag team match, which was War Machine taking on The Addiction. I love watching War Machine wrestle. They are very talented for two big freaking dudes. Alright, next match up was Jay Lethal defeating Marty Scurll in what was a really friggin' good match. I am definitely going to try to find, if not the whole show, just this match. Apparently, Jay Lethal had fallen victim to Marty Scurll's evil ways and slowly resorted to his old heel ways to help pick up the victory, and had somewhat of an emotional issue, or breakdown, if you will, at the end of the match. What I watched, and in even highlights, this match looked amazing. So, we had the ROH Tag Team title match, which was the Motor City Machine Guns defeating the Best Friends Trent Beretta, Chuck Taylor, in what seemed, I should say, to be somewhat of a screwy finish. I want to say Chuck T hit one of the guys with a pile driver. He somewhat no-sold it, hit his finisher on the other guy, and won. Somewhat weird. I don't know. Anyway. Then next we have the ROH television title elimination match. It was a 4-way. This was Silas Young, Kenny King, your ROH champion, or former ROH champion, Punishment Martinez, and Shane Taylor. Punishment Martinez looked like an absolute star in this match. A guy who is huge, but looks to be able to do all of it and then some. But your new ROH television champion is actually Silas Young, who is a really, really good wrestler and has been deemed Mr. Final Battle because he always picks up the big victories at this show. Next, we had the New York City Street Fight with the Briscoes defeating the team of Tommy Dreamer and Bully Ray. Bully Ray bled like a stuffed pig in this match with a cheese grater spot and just overall abuse. Bully Ray and Tommy Dreamer were some of the originals of ECW, and this match felt like it was back in the ECW days, even in just the highlights. So then we have the 6-man tag titles, which was the team of the Hung Bucks, Hangman Page and the Young Bucks, defeating the team of Flip Gordon, Dragon Lee, and Teton. This was what I was told a really good match, and from what I could see, a really good match. Hangman Page, I want to say his name was Adam Page, but Hangman Page is really, really good. But if he continues to get better, and with the people that are around him, I don't see how this kid's not going to get any better. But if he can get better, like even a little bit in the next few years, he's going to be, I think, a pretty big star. And of course, we all know how great the Young Bucks are. Excuse me. So last but not least is the ROH World Championship title match. And it was Dalton Castle defeating Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes had come out looking like, I want to say it was either Ric Flair or Dusty Rhodes, his dad, had a robe. But again, both of them did. So like I said, but all I know is Cody put up a really good match. Dalton Castle looks to be streamlining his ROH for, I want to say, the time being. I don't think this is going to be a long-term solution as champion for them. I think this is just their way of taking the belt off Cody so he can, quote-unquote, or actually possibly do the job for Kota Ibushi at the Tokyo Dome. I think they're going to put on a barn burner of a match, that, like JR would say, one hell of a match, if you will. But I think Cody Rhodes is going to lose. So that's it for Final Battle. Again, I absolutely recommend that you go try to check it out any way you can. It is worth the watch. Like I said, even the highlights kept me intrigued. Alright guys, so let's get to the road to the Tokyo Dome. And I'm just going to quickly go through the majority of the card and get to the two matches that mean the most. Kitamura defeated Ren Narita, who is a couple of basically two young boy matches. You had Kawato facing Oka, or Tomoyuki Oka, if you will, Kawato defeating him. The team of Taka Desperado, Kanemaru defeating Liger, Tiger, and Harani, basically a team of New Japan legends. Ibushi and Makabe defeat the team of Yujiro and Leo. Goto, Ishii, Yano defeat Suzuki-gun, the team of Minoru Suzuki, Iizuka, and Taichi. Kojima, Kushida, and Masked Horse, who is actually Taguchi, dressed in a little weird thing. I was wondering who it was. I guess it turned out to be him. I should have known it was him by all of his hip attacks. And they defeated the team of Shioyo and Rocky Romero. So, the two matches that caught my biggest interest, and this was the first one, and it is the Never 6-Man Open Tag Team Championships. And that was the team of Bad Luck Fale and the Gorillas of Destiny, Tangaloa, Tamatanga? Yes. Anyway. Yes, that's about right. Anyway, they defeated the team of Evil Sonata and Bushi. This was a pretty okay match. I mean, Bushi eats Fale's grenade to lose. Fale looked like a monster in this. Gorillas of Destiny looked like an okay team. This, like I said, wasn't a great match. It wasn't a bad match. It was just kind of in between. I mean, I liked it, but it didn't keep me completely and totally on my toes. I do think that the Bullet Club picking up the 6-man tag titles means that Evil and Sonata are going to win at the Tokyo Dome and become your new IWGP Tag Team Champions. So then we're going to get to the main event of the evening, and that is Okada and Yoshihashi defeating the team of Naito and Himuro. So, Naito did get a little bit of abuse on Okada, throwing him into the barricades, beating him up on the outside of the ring area. He did get a little bit of bruising on him, not a whole lot. He's going to continue to try to, as often as he can, up until we get to the Tokyo Dome. So, alright guys, that's it for me. I got you up to date on New Japan. We are a whopping mere 17 days away from the Tokyo Dome. I hope you guys are excited. It's going to be a great card from what I can see. I can't wait. Alright guys, I've wasted a little bit more of your time than I wanted to. This has been Moses Marquez at the Major League Show. If you have any questions or comments for me, please leave them down in the comments. Hashtag the Major League Show, TMLS. I'll catch you around the bend, boys and girls. I will be coming at you later on this week with an episode of Smack Talk. We hope to see you then.